Good morning everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day.
And it is an absolutely gorgeous day today. The sun's shining, it's lovely and warm, so we thought we'd take a little trip and show you the very historic and pretty village of Lacock.
So we couldn't have picked a better day to come to Lacock. The weather's fantastic today.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous and it's early September, but we've had such a terrible summer this summer in England. We're so lucky.
Yeah, it's been awful. It's just rained and rained and rained. So there's ample parking here in Lacock and it's clearly signposted as you drive into the village, and it's £4.50 for the whole day.
But if you're a National Trust member and you have a card, you scan your card and you can park for free. So it's only a short walk from the car park until you actually get in the village of Lacock. And first impressions of this village is so strange because it looks like we just walked into some sort of theme park. Already at the outskirts, the buildings are so sort of historic and old-fashioned looking. It's beautiful.
We're just having a walk through and explore, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're blown away. I can't stop looking at everything. It's so pretty.
The houses are all hickledy-pickledy and Tudory looking. It's, yeah,
really nice.
What a beautiful village.
Lacock is full of loads of little shops selling sort of independent goods, things like gin, homemade gin, they sell plants and beauty products, but they've also got these little stalls on walls like this one, and they've got homemade jam, they've got cakes, and basically you take it if you want it, but it's like an honesty box, you put the money in and pay for it. So yeah, they're obviously very trusted in Lacock.
We're really enjoying walking around Lacock. Every little street's got like a little path to walk down with more villages. I've got to dodge the horse poo. Yeah. And it's such a pretty place, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's quite a lot to see here. It's good.
So this is quite ridiculous that this is our first ever trip to Lacock, as we literally live just down the road.
Yeah, we live on the outskirts of Bristol. It literally took us 25 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
So why we've never been here before, I don't know. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It's such a pretty village.
It's beautiful. I'm blown away by how nice it is. I really am. It's gorgeous.
Almost the entire village of Lacock is owned by the National Trust, and the buildings, most of them are either 18th century or earlier, and the National Trust have preserved the period features so it looks like it does today, and they've done such a good job because it really is like taking a step back in time. It really is.
It really is, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
The only modern thing you're going to see here in Lacock is cars, and I will say there does seem to be thousands of them.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere, and you try to walk and a car pulls past you and there's parking everywhere. It does spoil it a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's still pretty. So we've just had a stroll around Lacock Village, and now we're going to head into Lacock Abbey.
So the cost to come into Lacock Abbey is £16.50 per adult, but it's free with your National Trust membership cards. So we've just walked out of the first part of the Abbey that you come to here at Lacock, and it's more like a stately home, this bit.
Yeah, it is lovely inside. You can walk around 4 or 5 different rooms. You start at the Great Hall, which is quite grand, and then you walk into a dining room, which is very opulent.
And then you walk down a corridor, which is really famous here at Lacock, as it has the window that Fox Talbot took what is considered one of the earliest photographs in the world at, and is very famous for photography, Lacock, and there's even a museum which we'll be going to later.
Yeah, in a minute. And then you go to
Fox Talbot's, Fox Talbot's office.
Yeah, that was
his actual office, yeah.
But it's a very quick walk around because it's quite small in there. But around the other side of the Abbey, you go and see the cloisters, so that's where we're going now.
Yeah, we're going there now. So we've come into the medieval cloisters here at Lacock Abbey, and they're lovely, they're absolutely gorgeous, but they're also ridiculously famous for being in the Harry Potter movies, and some of the rooms that are offshots from it are classrooms from the films. But Lacock itself, the entire village, has had so many films and TV shows filmed here, from Downton Abbey, both the series and the movie. Pride and Prejudice is a really, really iconic filming location. But like all things in the cinema, this place is a lot smaller than it looked in Harry Potter. The actual cloisters themselves are quite small. So we've just left the Abbey and we're walking through the grounds. It's absolutely beautiful here, it really is.
Yeah, and the grounds are massive. You've got lots of grass areas, even a wooded area which we're walking through now, and you could really spend a whole day and like bring a picnic. It's so nice here.
Yeah, it's a great place to bring your kids as well, especially if they're interested in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But it's been a lovely day today. I really enjoy walking around Lacock. It's lovely.
Beautiful, yeah. And we're going to head back to the museum now and take a little look at that.
So we've just left the photography museum, and as you walk into the Lacock Abbey complex, it's on your left hand side, just where you pay. It was a really interesting museum, I've got to be honest, and it was almost completely dedicated to Fox Talbot himself, who was such a pioneer for his day into photography. He developed ways of making film, he built his own cameras, but he was interested in all the sciences, and for his day he was quite a forward thinker. So we've left Lacock and we've stopped at a little village on the way home for a pint of beer, you know, for a change. We would have had a drink in Lacock, but the pub was so packed.
It was so busy. The pubs were so busy there. So we thought we'd come away and stop and have a drink.
It's a bit embarrassing we've never been to Lacock. It literally is just up the road from where we live, and it was bloody lovely.
Yeah, we've had a really good day out there. So much to see, such a lot of history, such a pretty village, the Abbey, the museum, the ground. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it.
And if you like Harry Potter as well, there's so much Harry Potter stuff there.
Yeah, all the filming locations,
Yeah, it was quite embarrassing we've never visited and literally lived down the road our entire lives.
It's a cool place, we recommend it, definitely.
Relaxing somewhere. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, give us a comment and subscribe.